Hello everybody and welcome to episode 7. So what we've had in the last few days happen is we've re-energized the shop, as well as both Steve and I. So what we thought we would do is actually give you a little virtual tour as such. So right, starting, ta-da, we have the counter where exchanges of monies and everything happen. From there we then go to our tools. So here we've literally got quick maintenance tools that you can do at home. So you've got pedal spanners, crank removing tools here, chain breakers, Allen keys, etc. Going into punch repair kits, seat posts, quick release skewers, pumps, brakes. So these turn into the little essentials that you can put onto your bike. So I mean, much as mud guards nobody likes to see on a bike, it does have its usage during the autumn and the spring when riding after it's rained and such like, to try and keep as much water away from getting on you and your clothes. To the kiddies titivations, so you've got stabilizers, horn, baskets, bells, and even a little handle if you're trying to get your kids to actually learn to ride. Moving across the back door, which we will go through the back door soon, but not quite yet. I'm going to take you around the main shop first off. So then we have an entire drop of grips, ranging from foam grips to then rubber grips, which we've got a mixture of ODI and some Premieres and ETCs and some Onzas in there. All very good grips, different colours to suit different bikes, different people's moods and things. Then there is a whole plethora of coloured handlebar tape to suit most road bikes. Bottle cages, again a multitude of colours to suit bikes, etc. and budgets. Then we've got a drop of saddles. So we have the covers going into then gel saddles, foam saddles, but when it comes to saddles, it's not down to the bigger saddle the more comfortable it is, it's actually down to the right cut, and then you get as how soft you need it to be. Most common one is this one, gel saddle. It is a cut that suits both men and women for hybrids. I have put it onto road bikes and mountain bikes for those that want to go out and ride. The next section is our gusset components. We've gone with gussets for 2019 and onwards because it is a UK brand. So it is utilised on some very high-end mountain bikes predominantly, but we've got their whole range of grips. So down here you've got their S2 lock-on grips, which got a very high review in the MBR UK magazine. So we have a full range of colours to suit many bikes. Then we've got little silicone grips here from Gusset. We then got their single file lock-on grips. Again, just lock-on grips for any hybrid or mountain bike. And then we've got their silicone lock-on as well as just the slips. We've got their pedals here, which you've got a nylon body with replaceable pins, chromoly axle, and then you've got the Slim Jims, which is their metal body with chromoly axle and replaceable pins. Going into their saddles. Now these saddles are based upon the fabric spoon or whichever way round, whoever got it first, but it is of the same cut as those, and everybody does seem to actually go out of their way to get the spoon. So we actually have the gusset range here, which we've got the black jack, the camo, we have a charge faux leather, and then we've got a black one there. We have the S2 gusset saddle, which is what I personally have on my bike and find that to be very good. So I cannot complain with that one. After that, I've then got the gasset handlebars. These are the Slades, which are 31.8 alloy frames, but they're 780 wide and 2 different sweeps as well. So we've got a high sweep and a lower sweep. And hidden in that box just there is a stem. So yes, so that's, and we're proud to have that because it is a UK brand, which is what we're trying to do for 2019 onwards, is actually have as many UK brands as we can, and this is our first one so far into 2019. So yes, and as you can see, my daughter is running through very colourful. My nephew is with my mum, and my dad's obviously keeping an eye on them. So from that you then go through into the workshop. Now obviously here is where most of the magic, if you want to call it, happens. So this is where I predominantly am, trying to keep people's bikes up and running to the best of my ability. I will say I am not perfect and human, but I do try as much as I can to get everything done for people. So in here we have tubes, brake pads, so this keeps people going and stopping. Again, on here we are introducing Fibrax, again a UK manufactured and produced brand of braking componentry, so that would be cables, brake blocks, hydraulic pads and some hydraulic kits as well. I have some puncture protection in amongst the tubes as well as the liners. Hidden in there is the toilette as well as some overstock. We then have Shimano and Sunrace cassettes down here, so I try to keep as much as I can in stock. So we've got spin-on freewheels going into 8-speed, 7-speed cassettes, 9s, 10s, 11s. I do not keep the 12s as I would get those in for special order. You can see nuts and bolts and little knickknacks that I'm forever rummaging through. My array of tools to work on bikes, tubeless tape, and then we go into bottom brackets, some headset bearings, a couple of single speed freewheels, rim tape, brake cables. Again, trying to keep the Fibrax in there. Bottom brackets, we have Shimano in stock, but I have access to SRAM, Campagnolo and any others that my books say. My workshop cables coming over to brake pads, front mechs, rear mechs, chains. I do have some chain wheels as well, some shifters here for the lower end of the scale, bag of bearings, and then obviously my workbench with my tools, which has got the laptop on there trying to upload episode 6 and obviously all my lubricants and what have you at the top there. We have the wheel jig, which allows me to true wheels after I've built them or I'm repairing or anything like that. Then we move round and carry on. So over here we then have the deck shell, socks, gloves and hats. We then have overshoes, arm warmers, a troublemaker, gloves, and then I've got down here camel packs from Z-Fail and Source, and then some bags and stash bags to go on the frame. Going along, I then got also racks and quick release racks, a cover, some baskets. These are all titivations that go onto the bike, predominantly for commuting or for those that just wish to carry things, doing a shop in the town, etc. We've got prop stands to fit a multitude of frames, as frames are forever changing each year by brands. I've got some more pedals, clip in to suit whether it be SPD or whether it be cleats for the road, or whether it be down to just the generic ones for kiddies bikes, as well as spare clips at the bottom. We then have up here On Guard. Now On Guard is the lock brand that we've gone with, mainly because it's a high quality brand, but it also has its own separate insurance. So if you bought these, you can have On Guard, register it, and you'd have On Guard insurance with these. So for some very expensive bikes, you'd want a gold standard bike, which is what, gold standard lock, which is this one. So as you can see, it's 85 out of 100. No lock is infallible, but this will cover, granted it's currently only in dollars, but it will cover up to $2,251 if someone breaks this lock and steals your bike. Now that is On Guard saying it, not your contents insurance and stuff. Then you've got other lower spec or rated D-locks, which are the most awkward to break from what I am told. I have not attempted myself, but there we go. And then we've got the cable locks, which are your mid-range, which contents insurance people seem to be quite content with for if you're out and about to have something decent. Then I've got a nice light one at the bottom for your kids to have when out and about. Hi again everybody, sorry about that, customers and a quick repair. So continuing on with the virtual tour, we then come to the lights. I know we're coming out of winter and making our way into the spring and everything, but still plenty of lights. So we have the moon range here with the GUIs, Raleighs, and then little sets of twinklers from ETC and Alpha Plus. So we have a full range of lights to cater for whatever need. Hello again. Right, so going after the lights, we then got the rubber. So we have the road tyres up here, which we keep Schwalbe branded tyres. So you've got the Robe 700s by 25s, then going into 29ers, 650Bs and 26s. These are all folding tyres, which there is a multitude of different treads to suit different needs, from Nobby Nicks to Smart Sams to Racing Ralphs. Whatever you're riding, wherever you're riding, there's a tread that is better suited to it, but as a whole we keep just 3 because they're more common for everybody else. We then have Lake shoes, which is for your road and mountain biking, which are all your clipping ones, and then I've got some O'Neill flat shoes there for just mountain biking. After that we then go into a large range of helmets, which we've got then over here your kids helmets, which are suited for all your sort of like maybe your 2-year-olds up to about 5, and then sort of 6-year-olds onwards here. And we've got mountain bikes and road styles here, so there is a huge range to choose from for all different shape heads and comfort, as well as prices. You can't put a price on your head, so all those that ride a bike without a helmet, personally I think you're daft. You only have one head, you damage that brain, yeah, well, who knows. So we also then have over here all the sort of servicing bits. So you've got lubes and spray lubes and things like that for the chains, you've got cleaners, you've got solutions for going inside your tubes to help cut down the number of punches you get. I then have some higher end pedals here, as well as some higher end cassettes. Then with sports nutrition we keep SIS, again another UK brand, as well as manufactured in this country. So again, falling under what we're wanting to do with our shop very nicely. Used in all sports, so running, cycling, swimming, you name it, it covers a lot. Hence why we keep it, and we also use it ourselves. Coming through the little archway, we then come to our bikes. So here we've got our hybrids and a fold away on the top. So we've got our Form Alloy Peak Trails, his and hers, and then we've got a Tiger steel frame little fold up bike, ideal for commuting, getting on the train, going in the back of a caravan, etc, etc. Down here we have our electric bikes, which we've got Raleigh and Bergamont. Now these ones are hybrid design, as well as a fold away one down there. So these are for commuting around town, around cities, just generally getting out and about on tarmac. So if you're not a road rider, but a footpath or roads or country roads and stuff, ideal. Super comfortable, super easy, brilliant. and I rate electric bikes very highly. Not cheating, before you people say, it's not cheating. They are there to get you out riding. You've still got to pedal, it assists you. So they are great for all ages and fitnesses. We then have fresh in, we've got bike frames, and then we've got another British brand, which is Halo. So we've got Halo wheels on the wall here. So we've got a mountain bike set there as well as a road bike set there. Assembled in the UK, you come in, if you wish to order a set of Halos, we phone up, they build them, ship them out to us, and you've got a fresh hand-built set of wheels. So reason why we like them. And we keep the lower end in stock, which is the ridge lines and the white lines, but they do go a lot higher. Then down to more bikes. So we do keep a balance bike down there. We then come up to 24-inch wheel steel frame girls bike. We've then got 26-inch wheels, his and hers. From there we've then got the alloy range. So this is where you start getting more features, better quality componentry and things. So here you've got your alloy Tiger Aces, which comes in 4 colours, which is black and green, black and pink, black and blue, black and red. Front suspension, disc brake, 21 gears, more than enough to get out and about and just enjoy riding. You go up from that and you then get the HDRs, which these are hydraulic disc brake versions, lockout suspension, 24 gears. Again, available in grey and pink, grey and red, grey and blue, and grey and green. We also then have a couple of Tiger hybrids here for, again, similar to what was said over there with the peak trails, ideal for footpaths, tarmac use and things. On the tier in our freshly wallpapered area, we have our children's range. So we've got 24 boys, 24 girls, 20-inch boys, 20-inch girls, and 16-inch boys and girls. As you see, they all come with lots of bits. So the boys has got a football, the girls comes with a dolly and tassels and a basket. And then down here we have the start of our premium stuff. So the brand that we are keeping in stock will be the Bergamonts. So we have the Bergamont Revox 2, which is our first one, which is there. And then the top end that we'll be keeping, which is this one here, which is the Revox 5. There are higher and better spec'd. I just get those ones into order. Over here we've got some clearance sales, which I've got an old Bergamont and some GTs, which are all on offer, all needing new homes for eager riders out there. So yes, so that's what we keep. And then over here is our window, which currently has got 3 bikes in there. So we have the Bergamont electric mountain bike, which is a normal stock item. And we have a couple of Bianchis which are on offer, needing homes and happy riders for them. So we keep a full range of things in stock for those of you that didn't know, and for those of you that may have just forgotten, who come in and see us quite regularly. One of the other things that we wanted to show you was actually we have more than just what's in the shop. We also show, as it gets dark because it is that late, and the keys have been removed, but we actually have room for storing bikes. So customers' bikes that come in for repairs, we actually have a secure storage facility for them, and we also have another storage which is then for overstock of loads more tyres, overstock of bikes which are on display, because obviously they all come in different sizes. And so yes, but obviously wanted to show you because you may not know what we're able to do. Aha! And so in here obviously is our secure lockup for customers' bikes, and as you can see we have a few repairs on the go, some that are done, need collecting, some that need to be done but are booked in. So yes, so that's basically the tour of the shop, and obviously of lots of things that we do. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, follow us on Facebook and pop in and see us. We've got a great wealth of knowledge of the local area, of rides to do, places to go, especially when the slightly warmer weather turns up, which will be covered in more of our videos and everything. So yes, please pop in, see us, and we'll be happy to help you. Happy trails, everyone. We'll add into more to the episode. We've done our window display. So as you can see, we have cut out, between Stacey and myself, an awful lot of love hearts. And we have made the waterfall of love hearts and put in the 2 E-Horizon electric bikes, hers and his. So yes, so that's our Valentine window display for people, and even this troublemaker has given us a hand as well. So yes, that's what we've been up to this week. So more on for episode 8 after today. Happy trails, everyone.